Shalom. This is Shalamah from the Great Millstone, Atlanta Camp. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rahakwadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles, the Great Millstone, that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. And this is going to be another Today in the News. We're getting closer and closer to World War III, which also means that we're getting closer and closer to our salvation. Lord's willing. So what's going on today is Hanini. Is that how they pronounce his name? Yeah, Ismail Haniyeh. He's Hamas military leader, and he was assassinated after attending a inauguration in Iran. And it goes into it down here in the article. And by the way, this is off of NBC News. It says Israel warned that no Hamas leader was safe, but the assassination of the militant group's political chief, Ismail Haniyeh, in Iran's capital has sent shockwaves across the region, hardened by war and conflict. So Israel is not speaking out saying that they carried out this assassination, but everyone is pointing at Israel as because they're over there just causing all kind of chaos in that area, in that Middle Eastern area, which is going to result into World War III and the Valley of Jehoshaphat spoken of in Joel chapter 3. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get that in a minute. But the Lord is waking these men up. The Lord is controlling everything that's going on, and everything is going according to prophecy. So we're close. We're at the end, and it's gonna be more assassinations like this. There's gonna be more wars. There's gonna be more places getting bombed. So this is gonna be a normal thing soon. This would be something really big in the news, but since there's so much going on, it's not really that big. Now, about 5 years ago, this would be in the news for about a good few weeks. But there's so much fighting, there's so much going on. It's just like it's really nothing. But yeah, it is big because Iran is saying that they're gonna retaliate, and Israel is saying that Iran is gonna retaliate. So I'm gonna play this news clip.
Israel and Iranian-backed militants after the killing of top leaders of both Hamas and Hezbollah. Raf Sanchez is in Tel Aviv tonight. Raf?
Lester, Israel is bracing for retaliation on multiple fronts tonight, and now the State Department issuing a stark new warning to U.S. citizens: get out of South Lebanon because new fighting may be about to erupt. Tonight, cries for revenge against Israel echoing across the Middle East after the brazen assassination of Hamas's political chief in the heart of the Iranian capital. Ismail Haniyeh killed in an Israeli missile strike just hours after meeting Iran's supreme leader, according to state media. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu tonight refusing to say if his country was responsible, but warning Israel will exact a heavy price for any aggression against us. Now, fears growing that Haniyeh's violent death could derail fragile ceasefire talks and spark a wider war. The White House racing to keep diplomacy alive.
I think it's too soon to know what any of these reported events could mean for the ceasefire deal. That doesn't mean we're going to stop working on it.
84-year-old Oded Lifshitz, kidnapped on October 7th, has been held hostage in Gaza for 299 days. We met his grandson, Daniel. Do you think Benjamin Netanyahu is serious about getting a deal to bring the hostages home?
I think that if he's not serious about getting the hostages home, the Americans need to make all the necessary pressure that he will do so.
1,000 miles away from Iran in Beirut, the capital of Lebanon, Hezbollah confirming one of its top commanders was killed by an Israeli strike. Israel says Fuad Shukr was responsible for the deaths of 12 children in a rocket attack. But Lebanon says this brother and sister were also killed in the Israeli bombing, a cycle of revenge that's taking the region to the brink of war. Raf Sanchez.
Okay, so I'm gonna end it right there. So yeah, this is really overkill for these people that were so-called kidnapped, or what they say these people was kidnapped from Israel, and I think some were released, some they say were killed, but I don't know. This is just getting out of hand. It kind of seemed like the whole story is kind of fabricated. We don't know what to believe. All we know is that Slakia got messages keep coming in. All I know is that the Lord is in control of it. Whether it is fabricated or not, we don't know. We don't know if Hamas actually went in and murdered what they said 3,000 people. But it is confirmed that Israel have killed, at this point, probably close to 50,000. That's why I was saying this is overkill. But yeah, war is gonna rage. There is no turning back. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what, Russia, China, Iran, all these other countries, they're sitting back waiting. They're sitting back waiting for the perfect time. And when that time comes, they're going to make it where everything is quiet, and it's going to be a sneak attack on America and Israel. That's what they're planning, because they're doing like little small attacks. They could have easily struck and demolish the land of Israel, and easily. That Iron Dome is not that protective. Rockets have gotten through it. So I believe they really just waiting. They have the weapons, they have the technology, but they are trying not to push out all-out war, but it's going to happen. That's why I said they're trying to do a sneak attack. So it's not all-out war. It's just two countries getting completely demolished. But, the scriptures talk about America being destroyed, the land of Israel not being totally destroyed like America, but it's going to be cleansed by fire. Okay, let's get some scriptures real quick. And first I want to get this right here, Joel chapter 3. This is what's going on. It says, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen. All right, so these heathens are assembling themselves. It really started with this currency. I really believe is more about the dollar being dropped, and the BRICS currency being the new major currency. I truly believe it's about that, and resources and power. Israel and America has been like backing each other since 1948, so they're gonna keep backing each other, but they're gonna be standing alone. Even the European nations, the scriptures talk about how the European nations are gonna come against America. But I'm gonna read it. It says, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. So the Lord is raising all of this anger up in that region, and it's gonna turn into all-out war. It's gonna be a World War III. It's gonna be a World War III. It says, let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit and judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Yeah, it's a lot of wickedness going on. There's a lot of murders going on. it's a whole lot of stuff going on that everyone is seeing and getting angry about. All these other countries, these small countries. That's why the scriptures say, let the weak say that I am strong. Let me go up. Verse 10, it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. So these Middle Eastern countries that used to didn't have any power like that, they have all the power. They have all the weapons. And it's a reason why they're not completely destroying this place right now. They're sitting back, waiting. They're waiting and they're waiting for the perfect time, and it's gonna happen. Verse 14, it says, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. So yeah, it's coming. It's gonna happen. It's getting close and close. It's like it's every day is something new over there. So the Lord is going to continue to push that anger in that region until United States get involved, which they already are supplying weapons, but it's actually going to be troops on the ground over there. All of them are going to be pushed over there. All right, talks about that in the previous chapter, Joel chapter 2. If you go down to verse 20, you see. Verse 20, it says, but I will remove far off from you the northern army. That's talking about North America, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate. That's talking about that Middle Eastern area right there. Saudi Arabia, with his face towards the East Sea, which is the Mediterranean Sea, and his hinder part towards the utmost sea, which is the Red Sea. And it's right there in the middle in between them. And it says, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he had done great things. Yeah, so that American army, their sins is just outrageous right now. As a matter of fact, let's go to Revelations. Revelations 18 and verse 4, is it? Verse 5. It says, for her sins have reached unto the heavens, and the Most High had remembered her iniquities. This is talking about Babylon the Great, America. So yeah, and like I said, America and Israel is right there together, hand in hand, supplying weapons, invading, assassinating leaders. These people are getting sick of it. And like I said, it's the Lord putting the spirit on these heathens to go against each other like that. Let's go to Obadiah real quick, and I'm gonna end it on this. Obadiah verse 5. It says, if these came to thee, if robbers came by night, how art thou cut off? Would they have not stolen till they had enough? If great gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? So this is talking about how this place is going to be stripped down, which is Esau's kingdom. That's what it's talking about. Esau's kingdom is going to be stripped down by these other heathens. And it says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee, and there's none understanding in him. So yeah, this place is being set up to be destroyed. Not only America, but Israel also. All right. It's not, of course, like I said, Israel, like the scriptures say, Israel is not going to be destroyed like America, but that land is going to take some major hits. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I pray that this was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, that will understand the elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. Shalom to the elect.